EmceeTV.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy, that motherfucker Steve. You watching EmceeTV The Podcast, coming at you live from EmceeTV Studios in Des Moines, Iowa. What's happening, y'all? How's everybody doing this afternoon? Appreciate everybody tuning in and watching with me. Just want to jump on here real quick and just, talk a little hip-hop with y'all this afternoon. Man, it is a hot and steamy one outside. Let me tell you, I just had to step outside for a hot second. It was cooking. It's cooking, y'all. I think they said it's like 110 on the heat index, and it is roasting out there. You feel every bit of it. So stay cool, stay inside, and watch EmceeTV with your boy. You know what I mean? So until it cools off, you know what I mean? You might as well kick back and just relax. So I wanted to hit you with a couple of little hip-hop anecdotes and some things we can go over today and talk about. So Joyner Lucas and Skepta have been going back and forth. There was a couple of blows traded back and forth. You know what I mean? Skepta dropped one. Joyner responded with second round KO. Skepta's back. He's got another one coming at you. And this one comes in from Hot New Hip Hop. It says Skepta aims to put an end to Joyner Lucas's beef with Merciless. And the article goes on to say, Skepta comes back with some hilarious retorts and a multifaceted beat to try and end his battle with Joyner Lucas. Following Drake and Kendrick Lamar's 2024 beef, a host of rappers have kept the competitive spirit of this genre alive this year. It took a few months, but after sending out The Rulers back in January, Joey Badass had the entire West Coast ready to correct his take on their music. It seems like the regional battle has rebooted, different markets facing off because the UK's Skepta was ready to take on anyone in the US. I want to clash an American rapper. That's a little different slang for me. I had to double check what I was reading. He said, I want to clash an American rapper. Finally get this UK-US rap debut sorted. No violence, just bars, punchlines, and counter reactions, he said earlier this month. Joyner Lucas stepped up to the plate, responding first, which the grime legend respected. However, he made it clear that he thinks that the Massachusetts native was making a big mistake. Hey, Jonah, I wasn't even going to reply back, but I'm a rapper's rapper. I'm going to respect the fact that you stood up and said something. The first man, you get me? But this is just another example of the ignorance. Jonah, if you was from the UK, fam, quiet, bro. Understand. Since July 11th, we have received 3 songs from Skepta and 2 from Joyner. But today, the former added to his total with Junior's Law. You can find it on YouTube. Several other people have posted reaction videos to it. I'm not going to play the audio on here because I don't want to get a strike against me. But I would say he's got some bars in there. You know what I mean? I think this whole thing that, UK versus US that's going on right now, it doesn't really appeal to me. It's not something that I take super seriously. I'm sure the UK has some phenomenal artists. I don't know that there's a tremendous number of UK artists that I'm familiar with. But I would pay mad respects to the ones that, that I come across along the way. I have met some dope MCs over the years from different countries. And I've had the privilege of working with some dope MCs from different countries. Skepta's got some bars. I am probably biased. I'm going to go ahead and say I'm biased in this one. And I would say that Joyner's bars were more appealing to me. I do like that UK, what do they call it? I like the UK accent that they be dropping, where they come out and it's Cockney. I think it's called Cockney. I think that's the slang. Let me double check this on Google real quick. I think it's called English Cockney. Cockney is a dialect and accent associated with London's East End. It's characterized by its pronunciation, including the dropping of the H sound and the substitution of TH sounds with F or V. Cockney includes a unique form of slang and called rhyming slang. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I like it. So I like the English Cockney. It's appealing to me. It's kind of cool to listen to it, jump off when they be talking and stuff. And I like it when some of them rhyme. You know what I mean? Central C is a pretty dope MC out of the UK. Joyner, I think he outbarred Skepta. You know what I mean? If I'm dropping my personal opinion on there, but that's obviously just one man's take on it. Ain't nothing against the UK. I'd love to go over there and peep game and peep the hip hop scene over there. But as far as this battle goes so far, I mean, I think I'm gonna have to give it to Joyner. You know what I mean? I think I was more impressed with him. Skepta's got a rebuttal. He's got a decent rebuttal. It's cool. But I'm going Joyner on this one. Drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Today we're just talking hip hop. We're having a little fun here. You know what I mean? We're just going through some topics and discussing what's going on in hip hop. Drop me a comment below. Let me know who's watching. Let me know what you think. Have you heard both battles? Have you heard? Battles. Have you heard both bars? The Joyner second round KO and then the new one, Junior's Law from Skepta. You know, what do you think? Who do you lean more towards? Drop us a comment down below. Let us know what you think. Share the podcast. If you share it, it helps us get the word out to other folks and lets them know what we're doing over here at EmceeTV. And it helps us get more viewers so we can continue to bring the show, gets bigger guests. So I mean, you're at ground roots. You know what I mean? The more you share the show, the more you interact with the show, the more the show flourishes. And so I appreciate everybody tuning in, sharing, and being part of the show. Today's going to be kind of a short one. I got to go link up with the homie. My dude, True. Shout out to my dog, True. He's always there helping me and riding with me. We've been rocking for a lot of years. He's having a rough one today, so I'm going to go over there and rock it out with my dude. And mental health matters. You know what I mean? And my dude's having a rough one today. So shout out to my dog and his family. This next one comes in. Everybody knows I lean towards Eminem. You know what I mean? I like Eminem. I like his bars. Been a fan of his for a long time since homie hit the scene. This one kind of leans towards him. It says the wildest alter egos in hip hop from Billboard.com. This one goes on to say rappers with their alter egos have a long history, but here are some of the wildest ones to date. I'm not going to read the whole article. I don't want to bore you. Not that the article is boring by any means, but it's a lengthy article. There's several different rappers that have adapted to alter egos and different characters over the years. Some of the ones that are mentioned in this article are Kool Keith and Dr. Octagon. Shout out Kool Keith. Tyler, the Creator, and Wolf Haley. T.I. and T.I.P. Shout out to Tip. Nicki Minaj and Roman Zelensky. Tupac and Machiavelli. Eminem and Slim Shady. Shock G and Humpty Hump. I know we got a lot of hip-hop fans out there. There's a handful of y'all watching with me. Drop me a comment down below. Let me know who are some of your favorite hip-hop alter egos. You know, all the dudes in D12, there's 6 members. They got 2 alter egos. So, I mean, each one of them dudes had alter egos. Proof, I think, was Dirty Harry. There's several different ones. Drop me a comment below. Let me know who your favorite rapper is with an alter ego. I got to go Slim Shady. You know what I mean? I was always a fan of him getting back at folks. You know what I mean? Getting his revenge. You'd hear the story, and then you'd hear how Shady would respond, and he wanted to get his get back. And you know what I mean? He was just that evil motherfucker that everybody wanted to be. And so I like that. You know what I mean? I like the evil alter ego that rights the wrongs. So yeah, you know what I mean? Let me know what you think. Peep out the article by Billboard.com. It's pretty dope. All right, moving on here. We got, this one's exciting to me. It doesn't drop for a couple more days, but this one was cool. And it was actually one I stumbled across as I was getting ready to go into production today. And so it was very exciting for me that I stumbled upon it because, it was last minute. And so I was like, oh, cool. You know what I mean? I got something else to bring to the pod today. And this one should be cool. And it'll be, it's somebody I really mess with. So without any further ado, you know what I mean? I'm just going to get into it. My man, Busta Rhymes, was on CBS this morning, just a couple days ago. Article coming in from CBS this morning. Photo by Kevin Winter from Getty Images. It says, hip-hop legend Busta Rhymes takes legacy and new album Vengeance to a new level. Talks legacy and new album Vengeance on a new level. It says 12-time Grammy nominee Busta Rhymes joins CBS Morning Plus to discuss his decades-long career. By the way, you can find this article on YouTube. That's where I found it. I was also just kind of checking some of the Twitter feeds and different things that I grab articles from, and I happened to stumble upon it. But it's a very exciting article. Busta's got a lot of stuff coming up that we need to take note of, because this veteran MC has paid the way, and he's earned his respect in the game. He's been around since the leaders of the new school. He's been rapping for a long time, been putting in work and doing his thing. And I think Busta is one of them guys. You know what I mean? From no disrespect, from being kind of a skinny, littler dude to this just swolled up dude that Busta is now is a very impressive transformation. And to see Busta become the MC that we see today is very exciting. But his progression with the bars and his elevation of the skill and the different MCs that he's worked with over the years and the consistency that he has continued to bring to the game is also very exciting for me. A couple years ago, I had an opportunity to possibly meet him in a meet and greet scenario when he was touring with 50 Cent on the Final Lap tour up in Minneapolis. They ended up scratching the meet and greet scenario last minute, but we was about to kick it with the OG Busta Rhymes, and I was very excited for it, and you know, that would have been dope to me. But let's get back to this article and let's keep it going. The article says, I'm just going to start back at the beginning. 12-time Grammy nominee Busta Rhymes joined CBS Morning Plus to discuss his decades-long career selling more than 20 million albums and what fans can expect from his upcoming project, Vengeance. New album drops in September, and Busta Rhymes will also be receiving his long-awaited Hollywood Walk of Fame star August 1st, as well as being featured in the new Naked and I almost said Naked and Afraid. I was thinking about my mosquito bites from the last episode we was talking about. New Naked Gun film reboot that drops August 1st. And Busta Rhymes has a new song dropping for Bad Guys 2, the new animated film from DreamWorks that also drops August 1st. So August 1st is a big jump for Busta Rhymes. He got a lot going on. It's super exciting to see his career really flourishing and everything that he's got going on there. I got to be honest, this new Naked Gun looks pretty cool. I grew up watching the old school ones with Leslie Nielsen, and now we got I said that wrong, didn't I? Yeah, no, I said it right. I grew up watching the old school ones with Leslie Nielsen. Drop me a comment below if you used to watch any of them Naked Gun shows. This one's Liam Neeson. It had me. Those names kind of sound similar, you know what I mean? So I had to think about whether I had said that right or not. But yeah, old school one was Leslie Nielsen. This one is Liam Neeson. But anyways, the upcoming Naked Gun comes out August 1st. It features a role with Busta Rhymes in it. It's also got Pamela Anderson, and then the main character is played by Liam Neeson. That's a tricky one. I had to make sure I said that right again, but I got it. I see it on the cover over there. I see what I made sure I did it right. Anyways, yeah, peep it out. You know what I mean? Support my man Busta Rhymes. Vengeance is dropping in September. That record should be dope. Executive produced by Busta Rhymes. You can peep out the article on YouTube where he did CBS Morning Plus, where he did the interview. Very interesting. Exciting to see the veteran MC still out there holding it down, doing his thing. It's exciting for me. You know, I mean, I've always been a fan of Busta, the energy that he brings, and just to get to see what he's got cooking in the stew. You know what I mean? He's still in that studio. He's still putting in work, and you know, that's what we all strive to be. You know what I mean? At 55, 51 years old, however old he is, still out there punching the clock, putting in work, and doing what he loves to do. So shout out to Busta Rhymes. And everybody cop the new album. Mark it on your calendars. Don't forget Naked Gun Naked Gun August 1st, and then Bad Guys 2, new special hit from Busta Rhymes for the film on DreamWorks, also drops August 1st, and he gets his Hollywood Star of Fame August 1st. So just August 1st, be ready for a whole bunch of Busta Rhymes, y'all. All right, next article we got coming up. As y'all know, I'm a huge fan of Wu Tang. Been a fan of the Wu for a long time. Grew up on that 36 Chambers record, following You God and Inspector Deck and Method Man and Ghostface and just everybody. The RZA, the GZA, ODB. You know what I mean? I've been a fan of the Wu. You know what I mean? I got the Wu Tang tattoo, baby. You can't really see it because I got a watch on. But yeah, I'm a fan of the Wu Tang. You know what I mean? But But yeah, so this article kind of hit home for me, especially since I just got back from peeping the Wu Tang tour in Detroit, and so I was like, you know what, this one got to make the podcast. So without any further ado, let's get into the Wu. This new article comes from image from Kevin Winter, article from Hip Hop DX. It says Pete Davidson has revealed that he does have a favorite member of the Wu Tang Clan. As y'all may know, Pete Davidson is from Staten Island. He's the actor known for several different films. But so the article goes on to say the stand-up comic sat down for an interview with Hot Ones and was asked about his love for hip hop. Speaking about the great calibre Speaking about the great caliber of rappers to hail from Staten Island. I mangled that one, bro. I said calibre. Speaking about the great caliber of rappers I don't know if that's how you spell caliber. I'm going to Google that one later. Speaking about the great caliber of rappers to hail from Staten Island, Davidson selected his favorite as Method Man. Of course, you know what I mean? Everybody gravitates toward meth a little bit. But he said to host Sean Evans of Hot Ones, Method Man by far, because he's still doing it and he's at the top of his game. It is very impressive. The pick shouldn't come as too much of a surprise, given he performed in a skit with the rap legend back in his Saturday Night Live days. Let us know down in the comment below. Drop me a comment. Let me know who is your favorite Wu-Tang character, cast member. I don't know if they characters, they cast members. And Ray, I'm still arguing with you, dog. They're a band. Wu-Tang's a band. I went and saw the band Wu Tang Clan. I'm out here rhyming, son. I'm out here rhyming. But drop me a comment below. Let me know what you think. Who is your favorite Wu-Tang member? Shout out RIP ODB. You know what I mean? We got YDB, young dirty bastard, was up in the Little Caesars Arena when I was out there, and it was very exciting to get to see him and everything that he brought to the table. You know what? Let's have a little fun here. I'm going to see if I can bring in a video clip. Let's see if we can do this. So I got a little video footage that I haven't even edited yet, but we're going to see if we can bring this in. Oh, maybe it's glitching. Nope, there we go. So we're going to see if we can bring this in, and we're going to grab us a little Wu-Tang, and we're going to show it on the pod just because we out here having fun, and why not, right? Why not? So I was out in Detroit recently. I got an opportunity to work with the Wu, and I got to see him perform live, got to go to the after party, and this is a little bit of the video footage that I caught at the after party. I'm going to go ahead and bring it in for y'all.
There you go.
All right, so it was just a little sneak peek, you know what I mean? I don't want to give y'all too much of the show, but I got some new video footage coming with RZA, Ghostface, Inspector Deck, and a handful of the other cast members from the Wu-Tang Clique. So stay tuned for that on EmceeTV. And you know what I mean? I just want to jump on and chat, drop a little hip hop combo with you today. That's how I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? It's hot, y'all. I'm sweating up in the studio right now, and so I felt like I needed to cool off. I got a few other things on the plate for the rest of the day. I got some honey-do list type of shit. You know what I mean? I got to throw a little chicken on the grill. That's what we're doing. We're smoking some chicken for a chicken salad. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get my summer bod on right before the winter come. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, definitely don't sleep on your boy. Share the podcast. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You know what I mean? Definitely drop me a comment below. Let me know what you're having for dinner. Maybe I'll swing by and get a plate at your house. You know what I mean? Until next time, it's your boy, that motherfucker Steve for EmceeTV. I appreciate you tuning in, watching. And as always, thank you for telling and helping spread the word and letting everybody know what we got going on over here at EmceeTV. Until next time, I'm out.
We've been known to snatch a piece or two. Y'all can't take over cause we gon' eat the you. Rock steady like a ginger brought Aretha through. This shit torture and I'ma keep feeding you. On that East Coast shit, y'all better duck down. Price on his dome, 5 on it like yuck mouth. When the plug get knocked, that's when the price jump. American Nightmare, that's where the Spice won. Rappers running like Ricky in the alleyway. Putting an end to the week, no Saturday. They want static, get it shaking like hash. Clay, passionate thugs mixing Douce with Alizé.
Don't play with us, them moves ain't got you safe enough. Yelling fuck them like Smokey off the angel dust. My life so real, sounds like I made it up. Been up so long, I don't remember waking up. Dangerous, sharper than a razor's touch. We hit that strip and get the caking up. God hate ugly, so ain't no saving us. Been up so long, I don't remember waking up.
Big balls don't take